Welcome everyone to a glorious Oulton Park and the start of British GT's sprint season. After two Enduros, first at Donington and then Silverstone, we're here at Oulton for two one-hour races on Bank Holiday Monday. But before that, an opportunity to take a look at the Oulton Park entry list. Giannetta's on track at the minute testing, but we found some British GT cars, and we're going to start with the Optimum McLaren 720S that sits second in the championship at the minute. Marvin Kirchhofer, Morgan Tilbrook, they have 7 seconds extra in the pits for finishing, second of the full season cars at Silverstone. They're actually third overall there. Optimum's second 720S, Mike Price and Callum McLeod. And on we go to, well, what should be two more Optimum McLarens, but there are actually only one in the box at the minute. That's the silver entry of Harry George and Luca Hopkinson. It's a shame we can't show you the Mark Warren and Jack Brown car. That leads the championship, jointly leads the championship after winning at Donington and then finishing second at Silverstone. That car has plus 7 seconds in the opening race on Monday. Another McLaren for you, the Simon Orange and Marcus Clutton example. This is Simon Orange's home race, the rugby club that he co-owns, Sale Sharks, just down the road. Beachy AMR, Aston Martin, this car leads the silver AM standings in the hands of Andrew Howard and Tom Wood. Greystone GT's McLaren, do have a lot of McLarens on the entry list, as always, in British GT. And here's another one, Paddock Motorsports example, Mark Smith and Martin Plowman. And then we get to the Ferrari, just the one Ferrari with us this weekend. We had 3 at Silverstone, but quite an interesting little stat for you that we dug out this week. Duncan Cameron and Matt Griffin won both races here at Oulton Park in a Ferrari 15 years ago. Quite incredible. They're still together as a partnership. Things have moved on quite a long way from the 430 Scuderia that they raced back then to the 296, the current Ferrari GT3 car. Right, here we are at Blackthorn. Giacomo Petrobelli and Johnny Adam, they have plus 5 seconds in the first race on Monday. They were 4th overall at Silverstone, but again, full season entry, they were 3rd, so they get the pit stop time. Good to have the Team Parker Porsche with us, of course. Nick Jones and Sven Muller in that one. We're just going to fight our way through the Gianettas again. And on to the Nearies and ABBA Racing. First of the 3 Mercedes. And the Honda NSX as well from Bridger Motorsport. Mahiki, a team that really should have won at least one of the races at Silverstone or Donington. Very, very fast, especially with that 84 car. That's the silver entry, which has been on pole, qualified on pole for both of those races. No success penalty for that car. Surely it is going to win a race at some point this weekend. 2 more Mahiki entries here. These are the Pro-Am examples. And on we go to, Barwell. And of course, the 2 Lamborghinis. Sandy Mitchell back with Alex Martin this weekend in the 78 car. And of course, Rob Collard, reigning champion, who won here last year with his son Ricky, shares the number 1 with Hugo Cook. One of the 2 Century BMW just coming out. We go off to scrutineering. That's the Brendan Templeton and Chris Salkeld example. And the other one, just like the McLaren down the bottom there that it shares the championship with, unfortunately isn't in the box at the moment. That was Ravi Ramid and Charlie Robertson. As I say, they won at Silverstone, so they get the full 10 seconds of compensation time in race 1 on Monday. And finally, top of the pit lane, we've got the GT3 championship leaders. This isn't that car. This is Kevin Zay and Maximilian Gertz, but this is the car that has scored maximum points so far this season. Cian Jewis, Charles Dawson, they have not won both races. They were second at Silverstone, but because they were first of the full season entries, they get the maximum points. 30-point lead in the championship. It sounds like a lot, and to be fair, it is, but they have plus 10 seconds in the pits on Monday, and that is that's an advantage that has been overcome in British GT in previous seasons. Right, that's it for the pit lane preview on Friday. Remember, we are on track tomorrow, free practice, pre-qualifying, and then of course live qualifying on youtube.com/GT World. And then of course, no racing anything at all on Sunday. We're back on Monday with both 1 hour races. Again, you can watch those live on YouTube as well as Sky Sports F1.